Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I am excited about what's going on. We're in the new year already. Remember, I was recalibrating, and part of my recalibrating um, has really helped me get back into alignment with the things of God and with the new year and what's happening. So for the future, I gotta keep it in my head. And I had been seeing a pattern that by the time the end of the year, around August, September came, I would be really struggling with my spiritual disciplines and also just with, you know, dryness or whatever, or just feeling a lull at that time. It's normal, but I really don't want to keep doing that. I really want to get to that place and still be on a high, or still be on fire, still be seeking and pursuing the things of God the way I know I'm capable of, or the way He's designed me to operate. Hallelujah. So I'm home today. I'm in my, like I said in my previous video, I believe God hired me and He wants me to read His word. So I'm reading the word, just loving the songs right now. And my pastor uh, did a, Pastor JJ did a, JJ Harrison did a album. I was actually there for his reunion, the JJ Harrison Youthful Praise reunion. But I didn't remember this song, Garment of Praise. And all of a sudden, a couple weeks ago, the song came up in my playlist, Garment of Praise. I cannot get that song out of my heart. I can't get it out of my head. It is just going off in my head. And I've been dancing and just worshiping off that song. I'm like, I was there for the recording of that album, and I didn't remember the song. But that song, that's the song of my season right now. That's the actual song of my day, my week, garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, which is in the Bible. He said he'll give you a garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. I think it's Isaiah, somewhere in Isaiah. Let me look it up. But I want to keep this video short. So the thought for today is legacy. So I told you guys yesterday, as I'm looking up the scripture, Isaiah, somewhere in Isaiah, garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. And if I have to pause this video and look it up, I will. Because, the word is so good. So the word today is legacy. I told you guys that the Lord allowed me to enter to a place where I started trading. I've always wanted to trade. This is not something new. Years ago, I tried. The things were not in alignment for the small investor to trade, day trade like that back when I tried years ago, when I was a stay-at-home mom and I didn't have the money. I was trying to buy and hold, which is not my strategy right now. The way the tools that we have, the platforms that we have at our disposal, it's ridiculous. Nobody should have any type of money laying around if you have that skill. No, I'm not saying just randomly pick stocks. Because my cousin reached out. I posted my video on YouTube, and my cousin reached out and said she was interested in stocks. Find what works for you. I was not about to pay my namesake. There's a lady named Terri and she's very well known in the Black community about trading and travel. That was the title of her company, or her big vision when she was a school teacher. She was a principal, I think, and it was a brutal kind of job that she was doing. And her mind was like, if I could just make $300 a day, I could leave my job. Well, I followed her up until a point. Her teachings inspired me. They really showed me what's possible. But when I got to the point where she was asking for $6,000 for the next level, I'm like, no, I'm not paying her $6,000 for the next level. I'm going to teach myself. So I think I bought another course for like $50, and I didn't like that instructor either. That instructor I don't know. I just couldn't learn from that instructor. So I got on ChatGPT and I told ChatGPT to teach me trading. ChatGPT taught me trading to the point where I am having consecutive green days trading. And what's our word for the day? The word for today was legacy. Guess what? I got my youngest daughter, who she was the only one who was willing to try. Um, well, I'll rewind. My youngest daughter had money, and so she today was green on the trade. I got her in. She piggybacked where I went, and she was green. She could have been higher, but our goal is not to, because you can't time it perfectly where you get at the top, unless you're willing to risk a lot of money. So her risk tolerance is lower than mine. So she was in lower, but she made what she would have made doing Instacart or for hours, she made in less than 30 minutes. So, cousin, it's a viable thing. It's a viable source of income that for your life that could, Terri, my namesake, was using it to travel. I'm going to be using it to travel. I'm going to be using it to bolster and fortify and be the foundation under my retirement. So I don't have to eat up all of my retirement savings. I can live for years off of that retirement savings because I have bolstered and found a way to replace the missing income. Because once you retire, once I retire, I'm not going to be getting my full salary. I'll be getting a pension, and I have investments, other investments that can fund me for a number of years. But this is going to extend that, so it's viable. Mat money, travel money, replacing income money. This is a real skill. And ChatGPT, I got on ChatGPT and asked it to teach me. And guess what? The beauty of that is, people are like, well, AI is AI this, AI that. I don't care. AI this, AI that. Those two instructors, look, the one instructor was going to charge me $6,000 for the next level. And I'm already at her base was $300 a day. I already proved I can make $300 or more per day doing this, right? On my own, teaching myself. So the next level I go to will be self-taught. ChatGPT will be teaching me that through prompts, through asking questions. I was asking questions, multitudes of questions. There's no way that a teacher could spend that much time with me. I was asking so many questions and the same questions over and over again until I got it. And guess what? That AI, that computer program, never got mad, never got upset because I was asking too many questions, never thought it was a dumb question, right? Whatever question is dumb to you, or you're ashamed to ask questions, and a lot of people won't even ask questions. They'll just give up and won't do it, right? But that program taught me without any frustration. Oh, why you asking me this? You asked me this 10 times. No, it just explained it again in a different way. I still don't get it. And I don't even have to type it in. God has just set us up. He completely set us up. There's no excuse now for anybody to be struggling, unless you just don't want to learn that skill. I want to do it some other way. Okay, everything you do is going to be a risk. I've tried so many different things. Now I have the freedom to do what I love, not worry about money over there. If I want to do XYZ, I don't have to worry about money. I can do it for free for a time to build up more skill, to where it can become productive without the pressure. The whole point is you don't want the pressure of having to depend on it for income. So this, I don't think this air conditioner is about to go. This heating system's, I don't want to mess up my video, but like the word today was legacy. And I just want you to, I'm not saying, I know I could teach anybody. I just taught my youngest daughter, but I'm not getting on here to say, oh, I want to teach everybody how to do it. No, I'm just saying, there's things you can do. I was running up and down like, how can I get some extra money? And it worked. I got some money driving for Uber Eats or Instacart or whatever. That's side money or whatever. I would still do it because I love it. I love doing it. But I don't have to do it. And that was taking hours. I just made what I could make, over double what I could make in a day doing Instacart. No, triple what I could make in a day doing Instacart in 30 minutes at my kitchen counter. So, legacy. I'm not keeping it for myself. I'm sharing it with my daughters. My cousin who asked me, I'm sharing it, and I'm sharing it with you guys. So, let God hire you. Let God hire you. And he knows what to do. You don't have to say a word. William McDowell's song. He knows what you need. Touch the hem of his garment. So there's 2 songs I gave y'all for this week. The Garment of Praise for the Spirit of Heaviness, and Touch the Hem of His Garment by William McDowell. I'm gonna keep that on my my notes for my Facebook all week. Garment of Praise for the Spirit of Heaviness and Touch the Hem of His Garment, right? He knows what you need. He knows exactly what you need. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna put my books, the links for my books, the Early Morning Prayer Secret, because that's still my baby. Fourth Watch will completely change your life. For signs, wonders, supernatural encounters, all of that, manifestations of God, answered prayer, healings. Fourth Watch that's the place to be. And my book, The Sound of a Woman Unmuted, this book is so powerful. The next video I do is going to be, I'm going to be going over each chapter. Actually, it's not chapters, it's each broken down by declarations. So I'm going to be going over the next one. I think in my list on YouTube, the next declaration would have been declaration 9 would be, you're not too quiet. And silent does not mean powerless. So powerless. Still waters run deep, and so do you. So get that in your heart, get that in your mind. We're going to be going over that soon. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you. I'll have the links in my description. I love you, and welcome to the journey.